Good evening, you're watching the news on Croatian television. Following media reports of the high cost of consultants in Agrokor's restructuring, Prime Minister Andrej Plenković has called on crisis manager Ante Ramljak to provide documentation regarding their hiring. After a thorough analysis of the documentation, government is expected to decide on its future course of action. Environment and Energy Minister Tomislav Ćorić had this comment today.
If I were Mr. Ramljak, I would not allow my former company to be involved in the process. I have heard about the compensation packages. From the perspective of the average wage in Croatia, they are extraordinarily high. International practice is most likely different. However, all of the circumstances need to be investigated.
Meanwhile, Agrokor's Temporary Creditors Council has issued a statement in which they back the work of the crisis management team. They feel that over the past 10 months, Ramljak and his team have stabilized Agrokor's operations, significantly improved liquidity, and preserved jobs. The two largest unions in the concern have also voiced their support for Ramljak's team. The total assets of mandatory pension funds at the end of 2017 stood at roughly 12.4 billion euro, which is up by 9.5% from the previous year. The funds are divided into three risk categories. Since their inception, Category A has produced returns of 8.9%, Category B 5.9%, and Category C 6%. Mandatory pension funds cover 1.84 million citizens, of which 98% fall under Category B. Experts say there is no concern regarding Agrokor shares in pension funds.
As far as investments are concerned, we do have some Agrokor stocks in our portfolio, but right now it is at a value that absolutely cannot have a significant impact on future yields or business.
The Bosnian Muslim member of Bosnia and Herzegovina's tripartite presidency, Bakir Izetbegović, received some harsh criticism from Bosnian Croat politicians after yesterday telling Croatian television that Croats would not be able to get their own entity in Bosnia and Herzegovina without a new war.
It is very easy to draw a parallel between similar words from Radovan Karadzic in 1991 when Bosnia and Herzegovina wanted to secede from Yugoslavia. Karadzic also said then that it would not pass without a war and that it could lead Bosnia and Herzegovina into hell and one people's into extinction. I don't see any significant difference between Karadzic's words then and these coming from Bakir.
Deputy Prime Minister and Defense Minister Damir Krstičević was in Lithuania today attending a special ceremony marking the first-year anniversary of the NATO mission in that country. Croatia is participating in the German-led mission with a contingent of 187 soldiers.
I want to once again thank our hosts here in Lithuania for their hospitality and also to express my pride in our soldiers who represent us here.
Transportation and Infrastructure Minister Oleg Butković was on the island of Krk today, where he met with mayors and municipal leaders. The focus of their talks was on developing the island's road infrastructure. He also commented on the possibility of eliminating the toll for the Krk Bridge.
We will consider all of the arguments and make the appropriate decision, as was the case with the Sveti Ilija tunnel. Both the bridge and the tunnel are access roads, so there is an advantage in terms of a positive decision in that regard.
And taking a quick look at sports, the bulk of the Croatian Olympic team departed for South Korea today. The 23rd Winter Olympics will be held in Pyeongchang from the 9th to the 25th of February. 20 Croatian athletes will be competing in the Games, with veteran skier Natko Zenčić-Dim serving as the Croatian flag bearer during Friday's opening ceremony.
This is truly a great honor. To represent Croatia at the Olympic Games and also be the flag bearer is truly something special. I am hopeful that all of us will represent Croatia in the best possible way and achieve good results and return home happy.
And now the forecast for tomorrow. Morning fog and low-lying cloud cover in the interior will give way to some sun at around midday, especially in the east. Cloud cover will move in from the southwest in the afternoon. There will be some snowfall in mountainous regions in the evening. The coast will see cloud cover increase as the day wears on, with showers in the second half of the day. Winds will be predominantly mild in the interior, with a mild to moderate northeasterly on the coast in the morning, shifting to a southeasterly that will strengthen in the second half of the day, reaching strong and even gale-force gusts. Morning lows of -10 to -5 degrees Celsius in Gorski Kotar and Lika, -5 to 0 elsewhere in the interior, and from 2 to 6 degrees on the coast, will give way to highs of 1 to 5 degrees inland, 8 to 12 on the Adriatic. The three-day forecast for the interior calls for predominantly overcast skies and snow on Wednesday. Precipitation will die down on Thursday as skies begin to clear. Partly sunny, predominantly dry, and relatively cold on Friday. The coast will see cloud cover and rain on Wednesday, with variable cloud cover and isolated showers on Thursday. Partly sunny on Friday, but there will still be some rain. The northern coast will see a strong northeasterly on Wednesday and on Friday night. And that wraps up the news. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night.